A very good evening to you, our dear viewers. I thank you for staying tuned on Rest TV. I welcome you as always on Business and Sport, where I update you what is happening in the business sector. I am Jacqueline Ngla for those of you who are seeing me for the first time. And now, of course, as always, every 8 p.m. we digest issues concerning businesses and also bring you innovators, entrepreneurs to explain to us how they have remained resilient and afloat in the business sector in Uganda amidst the transformations and the changes and challenges in the economy. Of course, for small and medium enterprises, one of the most important thing for them to develop or transition from small to going to medium and then large, for a company to grow over the years, they will always need to upgrade their technology or adapt digital initiatives in order to spread out in the market. Now today on Business and Sport, I bring you one of the digital companies that we have in Uganda that is in charge of making for us Visa cards or debit cards and also bank transfers, mobile money transfers. So those of you who are hearing this for the first time, we have a company called XENTE. Yes, I have an official on sports to explain to us what exactly they do in Uganda. A very good evening to you, sir.
Good evening, Jackie.
We are very excited to have you.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate inviting me here. And I must say, I'm excited. I'm excited to be here.
Could you just introduce yourself and explain exactly what you do in XENTE?
So my name is Newton Serwide. I'm the team lead business development at XENTE Tech Limited. XENTE Tech Limited is a Ugandan fintech licensed by Bank of Uganda.
Okay.
And our niche is basically to digitalize financial operations of different companies.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Just for a layman who is hearing fintech for the first time, and also digitalize, just in a layman's language, what exactly are we talking about here?
Okay, so in a layman's language, what XENTE does is basically to help you avoid issues of not knowing where your finances are at a particular time, spending what you don't have, or spending what you can't see, or not being able to have control of your finances. So I'll give you an example. For example, you have a company, we're in Rest TV right now. You have field staff, but every day somebody comes in to request for money for transport. Then they have to come back and and give you proof that they actually spent this money. So all that goes away with XENTE because we have our platform is designed to ensure that you can manage your field staff, you can manage people in office, you can manage all your expenses using the platform. So that is done through payment processes via bank transfers, mobile money, and Visa cards. So what that means is that if Jackie, you came, you field staff, you came and told I'm the finance guy, and you came and told me I need to go to XENTE to do an interview. So what I would basically do, I'll ask you to initiate a transaction, your transaction through the platform. Then I'll go ahead and approve it. So on that approval, that means that I've already captioned the reason why you're taking this money on that particular day at that particular time, and how much you've been taken, because the platform actually gives you that opportunity to have all that detail. And you can even go ahead and attach any kind of supporting document in the platform that at any one time I can get back and check why this transaction happened and for what reason, and where is the proof that you actually spent this money. So for when you look at the small businesses right now, right from the small businesses to the big businesses, you'd realize that many a times we have they have employees who are working so much in the field. They move from Kampala to Gulu to Arua to Soroti, and they're given cash, and they have to actually come back. They have to wait for them. If it's for a week, they have to wait for them to come back and provide them with receipts, provide them with.
We've seen that for field people who go to the field for surveys, they're given cash. They have to move. I personally have ever gone to Queen district and I had to move with a bag of money because, of course, the financial services are not everywhere, spread out in all districts. Yeah. So that means that your digital platform does not only focus on the financial banks, right?
Pardon me?
Does that mean that your platform does not only focus on bank services? In case I want to digitalize my money, I want to put it on your platform. I can access my mobile money, I can access other.
Exactly.
Okay.
So what it provides, first I'll speak into mobile money. So we know that almost 80% of the country deals with mobile money.
Oh, okay.
And we know at any one point in any one country, rather in any one district or place, in the farthest, there will always be that mobile money point.
Okay.
So with the platform, I'll share what I'll do. I'll send money to your mobile money, then you can go ahead and be able to spend. Okay. So if you find that the bank is convenient for you, but usually this is for suppliers, for example. Usually those who have given you goods and they want to be paid, so they sometimes prefer being paid because of the bulk of the money. In some certain circumstances, they prefer being paid through banks.
Yeah.
So you can't be paid through banks. You can't be paid through mobile money.
Even MoneyGram?
No, MoneyGram, no.
Yeah.
Okay. MoneyGram we don't. Yeah.
Okay. That is for those of you who are just joining us on Race TV Business and Sport. I'm with Mr. Selwide Newton, the team lead business developer in XENTE, a digital company that helps us get Visa cards and other digital payment solutions. Now moving on, Mr. Selwide, how long have you been in the Ugandan market?
Very interesting question. So actually we have been in Uganda for as long as we are created, meaning that we are a Ugandan fintech. Okay. Founded by Ugandans.
I thought there's Muzungu behind the whole thing.
No. No. You'll be surprised. Yeah, you'll be surprised that it's a Ugandan Ugandan fintech. Founded by Ugandans, actual Ugandans, and of course licensed by Bank of Uganda to be able to do these operations. So what that means, it basically means that Ugandan problems, Ugandan solutions.
When did you start in Uganda?
So we started in 2017.
2017.
Yes.
So just your journey practically, that would mean you've been in the market for around approximately 5 years.
Yes.
Coming to 6.
Yes.
So what are some of the key challenges that you have faced in the market?
So from our journey, some of the key challenges have always been, first, there were of course people getting to trust that actually, other than the bigger companies, the telecom companies, the banks, that's what they usually have. They used to trust most. Yeah, they believe that those are the guys who can be able to do some of these payments and managing some of these solutions. So one of the challenges we found that is that, of course, there was some level of trust issues. But over time, right from 2017.
Trust is earned.
Yeah, trust. Yeah,
in
trust
business.
Is good. Yeah. So over time, from the clients that we have been serving, they realize that we're actually authentic. Okay. We're actually efficient, and we do their job well. And actually, we at timely and responsive in terms of any issues. And you'll be surprised that with the portfolio that we have, I'll tell you that like 70% of it, it has been out of referrals that we have got from the customers who have been able to use us.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I would want to know what is your target market? Yeah, what is your target group in the market in Uganda?
So our target group is basically businesses, first licensed or registered businesses, Ugandan registered businesses, basically from sole proprietors to limited companies. So all those small and medium enterprises to the corporate world. Those are the people we actually do serve. But key thing, they must be registered.
Okay.
Yeah, because we being that we are licensed, it's very critical that we also onboard clients who are actually licensed, because we are dealing with money. We are dealing with money, so we want to be sure that whoever we are dealing with is also authentic on the other side.
And then also, my next question would be, how far have you reached in the market?
So how far is we are in the Ugandan market? We're actually everywhere, like I said earlier, where there is network. That's how far we can go. Okay. Where there is a registered business, that's how far we can go. So ideally, across Uganda, wherever there is network, we are basically spread all over Uganda. Yeah, we're basically spread all over Uganda. We don't have different branches because we are more of a software company.
What initiatives have you put in place to make sensitization about you guys, so that people get to know or become more aware of your existence in the market, and also the importance as to why we should actually tap into your services?
Okay, so the initiatives we have put in place, first, well, we have reached out to associations, because we knew that being able to reach a wider market, we have to deal with different communities. So these communities are like associations, like for example, UNAPSEC, USEA for solar construction companies. So we target those. We reach out to them, show them what we do. Then they can be able to reach to their members. So from their members, then they can be able to reach out to us, or we reach out to them. Then we're in position to onboard them. Okay. Second, of course, we do we get engaged in different activities like trade fairs, trade shows, just to ensure that we are known out there. Of course, also we consider media. Media is also very key, just like we are right here right now, for people to get to know us. Okay. So we also come to media platforms to tell our story. That's of course through TV. We have LinkedIn, we have Twitter. Yes, we try to target each and every market in any aspect. Okay,
what is your vision?
So our vision,
and as you tell us your vision, where do you see yourselves from 5 years from now?
So our vision is basically to reach, to be able to serve the African market, to go to spread wide and far in the African market in the next 5 years, and of course, in the next 5 years, after 5 years from now, we expect that we shall be at least in not less than 30 countries.
How many countries?
Africa. Not less than 30 countries in Africa.
Okay.
That's our target, and that's where we are looking at. But of course, we need key thing within these 5 years. We must make sure that we satisfy the Ugandan market before actually we even spread far and wide.
Okay, I'm with the team leader, business development for XENTE company, that is Mr. Selby De Newton. giving us details of what XENTE does. We know when we hear XENTE, we get excited automatically.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so it was quite a good one. Actually, it's a leaf that people should pick from. In case you're getting a business name, you should get one also that draws attention and also speaks more of the product that you're dealing with.
Exactly.
So you deal with money, XENTE.
XENTE.
Which is a good one. Now, moving on, Mr. Selvide. We've seen so many digital companies, fintech companies coming into Uganda, and of course they have, it's the same markets that you're operating in. So how different are you from your competitors? Why should people come to your platform, come and get your platform, other than going to your competitors out there who are already in the market?
All right, thank you very much, Jackie. So that's really a very interesting question. Why should customers come to us other than other digital companies that are coming to Uganda? I think the major answer to that should be that we are a Ugandan fintech, but of course that's not enough. But being that we are Ugandan fintech, we know Ugandan solutions. We know Ugandan problems. Actually, we know what we know what our businesses are facing because we're also business people. We know exactly what they are facing, and we know what they want.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and above all, we have created this platform to be able to serve that particular market that has been where the traditional financial sectors have failed to be able to do, which is usually not the same with the digital institutions, which also of course come in. So it's usually they have already a set their product which is already ready made, and they come in and target those particular clients who actually fit what their product offers. But the difference also with us is that again I say that Ugandan problems, Ugandan solutions, that we listen to a customer, they tell us what they want, and we actually incorporate what they want into the system. So it actually gets to solve the actual problem. So our key strength in there is to listen to the customer and understand what they do, and then we customize for them what they want. And that's why the customers that are with us are still happy with us.
Okay. Of course, this is a question that I keep on asking most of the business people that I interview on Business on Sport. Given the fact that 2020 was a difficult year for all businesses, most of the businesses, but of course for some few unique ones, it was an opportunity. For your case, could you give us your COVID experience?
Yeah, just like any other business, COVID hit hard. COVID really hit hard, and of course it was a big challenge where, being that we deal with businesses, our clients are businesses, so where businesses closed, of course we also got affected. It was a real challenge, but of course we kept serving for those who still remained open and still wanted to serve their customers. We kept that's how we managed to keep we kept afloat. So it wasn't an easy period, but also it gave us learning lessons. We got to learn a lot of things out of it, but it also COVID also presented an opportunity. It presented an opportunity in the way that people got to realize that actually the world keeps moving, and different challenges will always come, and the challenges will always need solutions. And so that's where now the digital world has actually really picked up, because of that scenario where now people had to learn to work from home, learn having their offices from home. So, and they had to, of course, they had to send them facilitations, and at some point moving was hard. So the easiest way was sending them mobile money, to them, sending them airtime, data. So it presented an opportunity. It also presented an opportunity for XENTE to say, hey, look, we actually have that. We have that solution. We have a solution for you. We have a solution for your teams. So you can now actually be able to still facilitate your teams while they're still working at home.
Okay.
And then it has now become a norm, and people are actually enjoying it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know you have various products or services that you give out, but could you just elaborate more on the digital platform for people who are hearing you for the first time?
Okay.
What is entailed in the digital platform? How does someone use it?
So the digital platform, of course, first, like I said, for you to be able to access it, you must be a registered business.
Okay.
That is basically the first step. So once that is done, we share with you our platform, which can share with you via mail.
Okay.
Yeah. So once we share with you, you can be able to now be able to onboard.
Okay.
So once you onboard, it's a wallet. It's a digital platform where you credit your finances that you're bound to use. So once you credit it, then you're free to spend in a particular way that you would want. One, we have, of course, mobile money. That's widely used. You can use it to actually send money to your staff, to your suppliers. Two, you can use the bank transfers. Three, one of our key payment solutions that we actually have is the Visa payment instrument, is the Visa card. So the Visa card is also very key, and it's we are positioning it in three different forms. That's, of course, travel. For businesses that want to do travel, it's helpful. For fuel expenses and for petty cash. Then also for subscriptions. It comes in two forms. It comes in terms of in a physical form and the virtual.
Okay.
Yeah, so for the virtual, it's where you can be able to do all the subscriptions, Google Ads, Facebook, LinkedIn. That's where you can be able to do that and be able to track your finances. For physical card, it's where now you're able to give you a card. You can be able to do fuel expenses, especially where you have fleets and people moving to different fields, to different places. So you can be able to use our card to actually spend fuel at any Visa-enabled point in a fuel station. Yeah. So what that helps is that the finance guy, this side who is behind here, he's able to keep track of how much fuel somebody is using just by a look at the platform.
Okay.
Yeah. For where somebody is traveling, did I mention that also that we have found a number of businesses. We have found a number of businesses where they end up using their directors or whoever, somebody in the company, using their physical card.
Yeah, that is very common.
To do expenses. Yeah. So when it comes to maybe you have a director, he's traveling, you're actually putting money onto his account. So when it comes to he's going for a business trip, right? So if he's going for a business trip, he's using business money, but you're putting it on his account. So the challenge of doing the reconciliation, coming back and doing the reconciliation, usually it's hard for the finance guy. First, he has to ask for a statement from the director, the personal statement from the director. Then he has to go ahead and try to figure out which transactions were actually used by the boss to do business. So he has to separate personal from business, which has always been a problem. So with XENTE, we give you a card, and the person can actually travel across the world, and you can be able to track. You can be able to track those expenses.
Okay.
So when it comes to, now that's for the travel bit of it, yeah. So when it comes to fuel expense, so we know that companies, for example, like yours, have vehicles, have different cars, have people going to the field, but they either give them cash to go and fuel from a particular petrol station, and then they have to come back and provide their proof that they actually paid for this fuel, that they put fuel in the car. So now that it becomes also hard for the finance, still becomes hard for the finance guy to do the reconciliation bit of it. He has to wait. If you've gone for 2 weeks or a week, he has to wait for you for a week or two. But with XENTE, with the card, Visa card, you actually load that card, and the person can move with it and be able to, pick fuel from any petrol station that has a Visa-enabled machine. So as he's doing that, for you, the finance person this side, real time, you'll be able to see that, oh, Jackie has spent 100,000 in fuel on this. So you will not have to wait for this guy to bring you back receipts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then the third thing for the physical card, petty cash. So petty cash, that's usually the cash that many companies actually end up missing a lot of key things, where they can't actually figure out how they spent that money. It might sound like it's little money, 5,000, 10,000. You might find challenges actually tracking those expenses. So with the physical Visa card, somebody will be in position to go to maybe a supermarket, and they are able to use that card and be able to buy whatever tea leaves, buy those small things, and then you'll be able to follow up and see the reconciliation bit of it. So it gives the finance guy some kind of visibility and control over that real time.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Now, the interesting bit also, we have virtual Visa cards. So for the virtual Visa cards, what has always been a challenge has always been companies, they do most of these LinkedIn subscriptions, they do Google Pay, Google Ads, Facebook, and any other kind of subscription, internet subscription. But what has always been happening is that, like I said earlier, they have always been using their personal cards to do this. And it has always been a challenge to identify which money, where, and where did this money, for example, which you subscribed for a particular period of time. Was it for Google Ads? Was it for Facebook? What was it for? So with the XENTE platform, you can actually create as many virtual cards as possible, and go ahead and assign each card for a particular subscription you want to make. If it's a Google Pay, Google Ads, it's Google Ads. If it's Facebook, it's Facebook. So at the end of the day, it gives you, when you look at the platform, it will give you how you've been spending on the particular things.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll be in position to keep track, do the reconciliation on a timely basis and real time, and you've been spending 1 hour trying to figure out things, and you'll be spending, like, say, 20 minutes. And actually, maybe even before you go home, you can actually do your reconciliation and you'll be good to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mr. Selubide.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Of course, it's very attractive. The platform is very attractive. But let me go to the last question. How much does it cost for someone who is now interested in taking on the platform? How much would the customer incur?
So thank you very much. We actually have different packages for our clients. So we have the basic pay. As the basic pay is basically we charge as you transact. So others, the second, we have the pro account, where you pay particular subscription and we give you basing on the packages that you want.
Okay.
Yeah, we can. That one costs about 2 million.
Okay.
Yeah, basing on the different things you want. So we give you, and you're able to access a number of things. Visa cards, you can be able to access multi-currency cards, credit. You can be able to access a lot of things.
Okay.
Yeah. Then we have the pro account, where you come in and say, you know what, I've looked at your platform, it's good, but I want you to add this this. So we basically customize your platform. So we come up with we agree on the amount.
Okay.
And you, then you're good to go.
So you have everyone catered for.
So we have everybody. Because we know businesses at different levels. So we cater for you at different.
That is well said for you from Mr. Selby Newton, team leader, business developer of XENTE company. In case you're interested in getting the platform, do you have a website?
Oh yes, we have a website. Just type in www.xente.co. You'll be able to find us. And actually, you can, in case you're interested, there's a form in the website where you can actually fill in, and we shall get a notification. Then we get back to you, and we can be in position to open.
That is it for now from Business and Sport. I will not go further than that, but stay tuned on Race TV. We have a lot more to keep you updated. Till next time, next Friday at 8 p.m. to 8:30. I'm Jackie Lingla. Have a very good day.